Hello, dear ones. It's another Monday. I tried to do this by the setting sun, but the road noise was a little bit too much. So I have my little oasis back here, and I thought today we could explore this idea of curiosity. So I've been thinking about this and seeing how it feels in my body, and when I explore the idea of curiosity, for me it has a limitless kind of quality, unbound, open, and expansive. And when I'm comparing that with other feelings like worry or doubt or frustration or fear, those have a definite sense of constriction for me. So I'm curious, and perhaps you can comment below about how that feels for you, how those curious or maybe perhaps something that has a more negative tinge to it, how those rest and feel in your body. Please do share. So yeah, so I thought we would start. We will just try and release things that maybe are holding us back or creating constrictions in our body. And I keep getting this sign from the universe to release what we are holding. I did a beautiful sound practice, a sound bath and women's circle today with Matriarch Rising and a wonderful sound practitioner from here in London, Ontario, Francesca, and I will send some links about those incredible women. And I was really drawn to this urge of release today through that. And so, yeah, so let's release that which does not serve us. This comes up a lot for me, and I keep having messages from the universe. So I'm putting that to you. What could you release today that does not serve you? Could it be a habit? Could it be a thought pattern? Could it be some practice that you're doing that you want to try and spin in a different light? So I just pop that question to you. What could you release that doesn't serve you? Perhaps it's even a relationship you have with yourself. So, enough talking, Erika. If you can, and it feels good, you could stand, you can sit, you could lie down. However this is, your body is being called to move today. Let's, wherever you are, do a little bounce or a shake. Yeah, if you're lying down, you can roll side to side. Let's let the breath begin to release. So whatever comes up for you, sighing, exhales, the raspberry through the lips. Let's give the arms a shake. Slough it off, yeah? There's a lot of heaviness that we've been dealing with for a long time. So a little bit, I was doing some pruning today too of my garden, which I haven't been doing enough. And I think this sloughing off is what encourages new growth, right? And so we can only keep taking in as much as we also release. Yeah, so let's really invite this letting go. Shake your head, shake your hands, shake your hips. Can you try and shake your insides? And let that settle. Delight in the reverberation and the energy that is moving through your body. Good. We're going to do a really long exhale and a cough at the end. So just when you feel you can't expel any more air, we're going to do a little it's almost like someone's lovingly punching you in the gut. Okay? So if it feels good, we can draw in with our hands and then release that. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Draw in new life, new energy. Let it all go. Good, one more time. Draw in fresh vitality, space, expansiveness. Let out everything stale, stagnant, negative. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Good. And let's do our gentle knocking on heaven's door. I'm always gonna sing no every time. It's like not as a pattern that I don't want to let go of. And just as we basked in the reverberation, after you have this strike, feel the energy in your hands and feel the air around you as you let your hands go. Good. And then let's have this little sway. Ooh, I'm falling over there. That's a little too much of a sway. And I want us to, I'm actually going to stroke open, maybe from my ribs. You could even do it all the way from your hip, opening your chest, smoothing it open. But as we're doing it to the outer surface of our body, can you feel like that is happening on the inside? So we're expanding through and open. Someone is expanding your rib cage on the inside. You could even have these gentle hands inside your heart, inside your lungs, maybe even between your ribs. Good. Good, and just stroke down. Stroke down the back. Good. Let's drop our breath into the earth. Pressing down through the feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Expand so wide. You could reach all the way to the heavens and beyond. And then pour that energy in through the crown of your head. Bring your hands together. Bring them down on top of your head. And now fill yourself up. Good. One more time. Ground down. Energy sinks. Rooted. Heart expands. Head, hands, heart rise. And then connect. Palms connect. And then with the crown of the head. And what are you inviting in? What is replacing that which you have released? Stand for a moment here. And we're going to do a brief dance from the ground up to our head. And let's just be curious. You can have your eyes soft or open. Be curious about your feet, almost with a childlike sense of wonder. I don't know if you've ever seen a baby where they're like holding their feet and they're at that stage where everything goes into their mouths. Can you discover your feet for the first time? I have shoes on, but I am imagining maybe that I am stepping onto sand. Or you could be on a different texture, again, for the first time. Good. And then what do your lower leg, how can you explore your lower leg? Can you explore the inside and outside, maybe even simultaneously? Good. And then what about our knees? Just allowing the rest of yourself to go along for the ride that is that exploration. And then can we be curious about our thighs, maybe about the connection of the femur at the knee joint, maybe about the musculature of our legs. And then can we examine, explore the articulation of our hips. And then what about the whole bowl of our pelvis? What about the contents of our belly? Great. And what about the spine? So all the way from your tailbone to the top vertebrae that connects to the skull. Maybe even the nerves. What about our ribs? Can we be curious about our ribs? What about the collarbones, the shoulder socket? We could think about the shoulder blades as well, as they are so connected as well. And the arms, the long bones of the upper arms, and the radius and ulna of the lower arms. And then what of the wrists? You might even just like to look at them. Yeah, so I often explore with my eyes closed. However, I'm not sure if it's the lighting, but I am enjoying this examination with my eyes as well. So can you maybe incorporate that as a part of your curiosity? And then finally, let's allow the skull to be explored. Now, this could go on infinitely. We could explore the outer surfaces, the vascular network. So really, you can make this what you want. Yeah, you could take any kind of inspiration and just allow your curiosity to go inside and explore that concept within. Let's ground one more time. So allowing your exploration to find its own natural conclusion. Pressing down through the feet, reach up. Can we stand for a moment in this, like the Da Vinci, that poster where we see we are so expansive in our kinesphere, we can go beyond. What if our kinesphere was infinite? Allow your hands to come one more time together overhead and then pouring down. This time allow your hands to trace down your face to your heart. And we'll close in the Erika way with our tracing our infinite figure 8 over our heart center, expressing our gratitude and reverence, and allowing your hands to go the other direction if it's so desired. Allow yourself to come to a place of stillness, although we are never really still. Allow your hands to release and just savor the simplicity of being. One of my takeaways from today's beautiful practice I was privileged to do earlier was a revelation for me. We talked about a rose and a thorn, and I recognize that my roses are when I'm in my heart and my thorns are when I'm in my head. So I hope that this practice has let you connect with your heart while we engage with our head, and I hope you feel a little bit more open, maybe a little bit more curious, and maybe you've satisfied your curiosity a little bit as well. As always, I wish you infinite love, and I would be so happy for you to tell me what you've been curious about, where those things reside in your body. And also, I would love for you to share this video with anyone that you feel it would resonate with. So thank you for your generosity, your support, and for being with me here today. Please subscribe. I'll keep putting these out every Monday, and let me know what else you'd like to see. Infinite love, my friends.